right, so for today's deep dive, we're looking at Matthew 5, the Beatitudes. And I think, well, everyone's heard them. You see them on cross stitches.
You do. But that familiarity is a bit of a trap.
A trap. How so?
Because if you actually read what's there, I mean, this isn't a list of just nice, gentle sentiments. It's really a manifesto for a completely countercultural way of life.
Yeah, that's what we found digging into the text. We have the ESV translation here, but also a guide called Living as Salt and Light and some theological reflections. And they all seem to point to one thing.
That our modern definition of the good life is completely backward.
Exactly.
Think about it. In the ancient world, and honestly even today, how do you get ahead? You assert yourself. You project power. You accumulate stuff.
You climb the ladder.
Right. But then Jesus goes up on this mountain, he sits down and just flips the whole script. He says, the blessed people are the poor in spirit.
The meek, those who mourn. It's a list of people who seem to be losing.
It's a kind of strategic surrender. The argument is that you win by, emptying yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just take those who mourn.
Okay.
Our instinct is to escape grief, right?
Yeah.
To numb it or just get over it as fast as possible. But these sources, they reframed it entirely. Mourning becomes a necessary pathway to real comfort.
So you have to hit the bottom to be lifted up.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And the reward system is it's totally inverted. You're not getting a bonus check. You get to inherit the earth or see God.
And I can get behind that, humility, mercy. It makes a certain kind of sense. But then we hit verses 11 and 12, and the ask feels almost impossible.
Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you.
And it doesn't just say endure it. The command is to rejoice and be glad. Okay, hang on, that sounds borderline masochistic to me. How can you genuinely be glad when someone is slandering you? My first instinct is not joy, it's to call a lawyer.
Of course. And that's where the theology of heavenly inheritance comes in. The argument is that this isn't a joy you have to manufacture yourself.
You don't just force a smile.
Right. It's not about gritting your teeth. It's anchored in something else entirely. The gift of eternal life. It's grace.
So it's a big picture kind of thinking.
A massive picture. It reminds me of Proverbs 16.9, the idea that the Lord directs our steps. If you actually trust that, then even the mockery, even being rejected, it's all part of a plan that you can, ultimately trust.
That puts yesterday's topic in a new light. We talked about bold proclamation. This feels like the consequence. This is the resilience you need when that boldness backfires.
Exactly. And here's the tension. If you're mourning and being persecuted,
what's your instinct?
To hide, to withdraw and protect yourself.
But Jesus demands the exact opposite of that.
Visibility.
Total visibility. He pivots immediately from persecution to these metaphors of salt and light.
You are the salt of the earth. But there's a serious warning attached to that one.
The very serious one. Salt back then wasn't just for flavor, it was a preservative. It stopped the rot. And if it loses that quality,
it's useless. It's worse than useless. It's road fill. The text literally says it's good for nothing but to be trampled under people's feet.
Wow, that is intense. And then comes the light of the world, the city on a hill.
Right, you don't light a lamp and then hide it under a basket. It defeats the whole purpose of the lamp.
The purpose is to be seen.
Precisely. But, and this part is key, it's not for your own ego. It's not, hey, look at me and how good I am. The point is that others see your good works and then give the glory to the Father. It deflects all the praise upward.
So if we pull all this together, this whole passage is really redefining what a successful life looks like. It's not about an absence of trouble.
Not at all. It's about having a joy that can't be shaken by your circumstances and influence that can't be hidden.
Which brings us to the final question, the one for you to think about.
If you are the salt and you're meant to flavor and preserve the world around you, what happens if you just blend in? If you lose your saltiness?
I mean, if everyone in your life, at your job, in your neighborhood, if they all agree with you on everything, have you lost your savor? Are you changing the room or is the room changing you?